to Somerville Highlander Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon, and today the Highlanders are hosting the Lynn Jets. The Lynn Jets, an amalgamation of Lynn Classical, Lynn English, as well as Lynn Vocational Tech. Students from all three of those schools make up the Lynn Jets, and they are facing off against the Highlanders as the Jets come away with the face-off. We are just underway here from Dilboy Stadium. I'm Todd Harmon, and the Highlanders come in with a record of 3-7. The Jets come in 6-4 as they are looking to improve their record. Driving right in, looking for the score there was Nick Costa. But Costa's shot goes a little bit wide. Highlanders defense trying to collect that, get maybe some transition going on here, and they are able to. Seamus Foley comes away with it. Highlanders in the home whites, Jets in the blues. As John Crowley able to pick that one up as the pass was looking for Dylan Marujo. Ball goes out of bounds. Highlanders will get possession. Midway point of the lacrosse season. Highlanders sitting at 3-7 need a reversal of fortune in the second half of the season to get into the playoffs. Currently, Highlanders ranked number 49 in Division II with that 3-7 record. Lynn Classical, if the playoffs began to get today, would be in the playoffs. They are 6-4, ranked number 47 in Division I, but they would qualify for the playoffs with that plus over 500 record. As the pass was attempted, trying to get that one to Candelino, stolen away by Ryan Dunn. Dunn's pass back to the top of the attacking zone, picked up by Nick Costa. Whistle right there, and we have a turnover as the Highlanders will get it. That's a failure to advance the ball. Basically, you have 20 seconds to get it over the middle line, but then you also have to bring it within the goal area 10 seconds after that. Lynn did not do that, so the Highlanders have the ball as Candelino brings it into the attacking zone for the Highlanders. 4 12-minute quarters. We are just underway, 10.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. As Candelino almost got that stolen by Dunn. Instead, Marujo comes away with it, spins away from the defense, and feeds it out back to the top to Seamus Foley. Foley now tries a little underhanded shot. Goes high. Alex Morgan will go ahead and pick that up in the X position for the Highlanders. Morgan now looking for a cutter. Another whistle here. We'll bring it out to the top of the attacking zone. Flag is down. He's going to wave the flag off. He was just stopping matters so that a substitution could occur. So the Jets get their substitution in. Restart will be for the Highlanders as Alex Morgan will have it. Near side goal line extended. Morgan gives it back to Foley at the top. Foley out wide. To Rosas. Rosas back to the top, trying to get it to Candelino. Goes a little too far as it gets away from him. And it will be Lynn's ball on the restart as they bring it in. DiFilippo has it for the Jets, defended by Candelino. As DiFilippo gets it out of that danger, Lynn will set up their attack. These two teams faced off earlier in April 13th. Lynn came away with that win 12-7. Since that time, the Highlanders 2-2. Lynn has gone on a tear. They are 4-1 since that victory over the Highlanders. So the Jets playing some of their best lacrosse right now. Highlanders will get that one. It's Candelino, nice job with the acceleration to get nearest to that ball as it went out of bounds. Now Candelino trying to get it out of the defensive zone. He'll pick up that ball right there on the dribble, but gets it knocked away by DiFilippo. Now Seamus Foley will have it, and that gets knocked out of his cross, taken away. As Baker goes in, he gets it stolen away as well, that time by Ryan Willard. So the ball is on the ground, nobody taking control of it here. There's Candelino as he gets it. He'll spin away in the neutral area. As he speeds through towards the Highlander attacking zone, 8.5 minutes remaining. Dylan Marujo with it, gives it to Morgan. Morgan looking for the shot, and that one is a block. Good block there by goalie Christian Sereno. Ball down in front of the net, and Sereno will get a hold of it. So Sereno gets his first save of the contest. Jets unable to keep possession in the neutral zone, though, as Candelino comes away with it after it was knocked away by Villagran. Jets able to get the ball away from Candelino, though, and with speed, Nick Costa, but defensively, Seamus Foley right there, able to knock it away. We have a whistle really quickly, and we will restart. The Highlanders will get the ball. Illegal procedure call there. With speed now into the attacking zone, James Walker lost control of it, though, as the Jets come away with it. Nick Costa now. Costa out of Lynn Classical plays that one forward to DiFilippo. DiFilippo also of Lynn Classical. Spins between two defenders. Villagran, though, able to get the ball away. Andrew Villagran trying to get that one away, couldn't quite get possession of the balls. DiFilippo was able to get it. 7 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. No score between the Jets and Highlanders. As once again, we're going to have a failure to advance the ball, is what it looks like. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Nope. It's going to go, yes, it is. Failure to advance. Highlanders will get it. As Costa was holding that ball out, he's got 10 seconds to move it back into the attacking zone. And that did not happen. Highlanders will restart from the point of the foul, as Walker will have it. Walker with speed. Rossetti trying to defend him, knocks the ball out of his cross as he plays it forward on the ground to Rosas. Rosas has it now for the Highlanders in the attacking zone, as Foley brings it forward. Foley looking for the long shot. A bouncer goes up over the netting, out of bounds behind the net. Highlanders will get it back as Alex Morgan with it. Morgan in the X position, gives it out to Marujo near side. Dylan looking for the shot. Shoots that one wide as well. Highlanders, though, will maintain possession as Rosas gets it. He'll feed it back to Morgan in the X position. If the Jets want to leave a Highlander back in that X position, the Highlanders will get to take open shots at the goal and maintain possession. Foley has it far side now. 6 minutes remaining in the quarter. Once again, back to Morgan behind the netting. Morgan looking for a cutter. As Matt DeAngelis, cutting to the inside. Gets it to Marujo. Marujo partially blocked on that shot, as Owen McCarthy out of Lynn English was able to get his cross in the way of that shot. Morgan with it again behind the net. Gives it off to Foley, top of the attacking zone. Seamus Foley with the bouncer. Gets it right past Sereno. And the Highlanders lead 1-0. Nice shot there by Seamus Foley. You could tell the Highlanders had been lining up those long shots. That's the second bouncer that Foley had put towards the net. First one bounced over. That one found the back of the net. Highlanders with the 1-0 lead. 5.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Logan Gauthier, along with Trey Rossetti, taking the face-off. Who strike that? Nick Costa for the Jets, and Costa got that one away. Hard hit on the cross. We're going to get a foul going against the Jets, so the Highlanders will have control as Austin Pereira has it, bringing it in, gives it to Marujo. Dylan's shot just wide of the net. As that was lined up, you could see along our camera angle there, Marujo had the angle, went far side with it, just couldn't quite get it in there. Highlanders maintain possession though. As Morgan with it behind the net. Alex brings it out, gives it to Marujo. Now Morgan again, over to Marujo. Foley's in front of the net. Matt DeAngelis with it now. As Matt tosses it back behind the net to Morgan. Sereno thought about getting a netting on that, wasn't able to. Back over to Marujo. Marujo thinks about the shot, defended closely by Sosa. As they're able to get the ball away are the Jets as Sosa comes away with it. Good defense there by Yoel Sosa. Actually, it's Nick Costa coming away with it. Costa takes the long shot wide of the net. Highlander goalie Sean Hickey did not have to concern himself with that one. Jets will maintain control. So they try to pass it out to the top, too high for Ryan Dunn into the neutral area. And over the 50-yard line, Highlanders will get possession. So now the Highlanders with it. Matt DeAngelis bringing it into the attacking zone. He's got Austin Pereira right in the middle. Gives it to Marujo. Dillon tries the shot. Came out of his cross wrong. And McCarthy comes away with it for the Jets. Long pass down by Owen McCarthy. And finally able to be picked up by Nate Sisson. Oh, actually not picked up. Sisson unable to control it. Fighting with Ryan Willard back there. And Andrew Villagran came away with it. But a foul is going to be called against the Highlanders. So the Jets will get the possession behind the netting. 3:36 remaining in the first quarter. Highlanders leading 1-0. Off the goal by Seamus Foley. Ian Brown with it now. He's from Lynn English. The Jets, an amalgamation, a grouping of Lynn schools. Lynn English, Lynn Classical, and Lynn Vocational Tech. It's Ryan Dunn with it now. Top of the attacking area. The Jets have been called twice for delay, failure to advance. They've not been very aggressive with their attack. Content to hold as they get the ball to Costa. Actually, strike that. That's Ian Brown. 2:45 remaining in the quarter. Lynn with possession, trailing by a goal. Breaking in is Costa. And Costa puts it into the back of the net. Nice play there for the Lynn Jets as Costa came flashing in. And the forehand shot gets past Highlander goalie Sean Hickey. 1-1. Is your score with 2:34 remaining in the first quarter. Face off, won by Gauthier. As Logan takes it into the attacking zone, we have a whistle. And he's going to get called for the lack of control on that ball, moving it forward with his cross, but not in control in the cross. Ryan Dunn with it now for the Jets. 2:15 remaining in the quarter, tied up 1-1. So they get it to Ian Brown. Brown defended out there by Stephen Maras. Back over to Ryan Dunn. Nick Costa, goal scorer, out in front of the goal, as Dunn defended tightly there by Maras. They bring it back out to Brown. Brown's out there defended by Candelino. Minute 40 remaining in the quarter. Lynn trying to find a way to score as DiFilippo out of the X position draws the double, passes it off. Shot attempted by Sisson, came out of his cross on the backswing. ends up in the cross of DiFilippo. He shoots that one. Ends up wide on the near side, though. Highlanders will get possession. 1:19 remaining in the first quarter. So Highlanders look for a quick shot here. Austin Pereira showing the quickness as he gets through the neutral zone, gets it back to Alex Morgan behind the net. A minute remains in the quarter. Marujo winds up, swings, and fires wide of the net with a minute remaining. Highlanders will have the ball on the restart behind the net. Morgan looking for the cutter. Pereira just couldn't quite get it into his cross as Owen McCarthy comes away with it for the Jets. Plays it forward to Ian Brown in the neutral area. Good defense there by Candolino as he stood Brown up and stole the ball away. Pereira now chasing it down. Can he pick it up? He's unable to. As the Jets will control, Ryan Dunn gets it. Plays it forward. Nice pass there into the neutral area, and they have speed into the attacking zone as Crowley spins, but can't come up with it as the ball knocked out of his cross. Cole Martell there bodying things up in the neutral area for the Highlanders. Highlanders have it as they try to get into the attacking zone. 10 seconds left to get a shot off. Dylan Marujo has a chance at it. Kind of pulled back on that as he was defended by Dunn. And 2 seconds remaining. Sereno, I should say, settles matters there in front of his net. So we will move to the second quarter of this contest, tied up at 1 here on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium. Highlanders versus the Lynn Jets, as they are tied at 1 after the first quarter. Nick Costa was the scorer for the Jets. Seamus Foley with the goal for the Highlanders. Christian Sereno in the net for the Jets. Had 1 save in the first quarter. Sean Hickey for the Highlanders. No saves. He only had 1 shot on goal, and that one got in. So the Highlanders will open with possession here in the second quarter as they switch sides. Highlanders moving left to right on your television screen. Alex Morgan with it behind the net. So get it out to Marujo, far side. Pereira with it now. Got Matt DeAngelis kind of as a sweeper in the middle there. As again, the Highlanders, they reverse it. As Alex Morgan, the skip pass to Foley. Foley with the long shot. Gets blocked. Blocked by DiFilippo, and DiFilippo had some speed. Strike that, I'm sorry. That was McCarthy who had some speed. They got it knocked out of his cross, though. But now DiFilippo has it up front. He's in on the goal. Tried the pass as he tried to get that one to Nate Sisson in front of the net. Highlanders come away with it. Cole Martell with it there. As I noted, these two teams played earlier in April. Lynn got the win 12-7. 12 goals allowed by the Highlanders against the Jets, right in line with their goals allowed throughout the season. They're allowing 11.6 goals this year. Scoring only 6.3 goals a game are the Highlanders. Jets, on the other hand, averaging 8.2 goals per game, allowing 8.7. Morgan has it behind the net. Tried to get it out to Pereira. Pass was kind of 50-50 in between Rosas and Pereira. Goes out of bounds. The Jets will have it as Ryan Dunn will get the restart. Dunn in the neutral area. His pass unable to be picked up. And nice job there by Cole Martell with the pickup of the bouncing ball with the long defensive stick. Gets it over. Another nice pass as well to Marujo. Dylan in, but gets it knocked out of his cross from behind. I believe Yoel Sosa got that one out. Pass forward. Out of bounds. We'll see the Highlanders will get it on the restart. Just under 10 minutes remaining in the first half, tied up 1-1. So the Highlanders look to move it out of their defensive end. Pass is intercepted in the neutral area. Ryan Dunn has speed, fakes to the left. Good save there. Excellent work by Sean Hickey. As Hickey rings up his first save of the game. Dunn's shot was a soft little rainbow shot, and Hickey did a great job. Marujo now, beautiful catch in the cross there, but tries the bouncing shot, unable to get it into the net. As the rain has started here at Dilboy, it is coming down now in sheets. As Morgan behind the net, his pass to the top of the attacking zone, unable to be handled. John Crowley trying to collect matters. Gets it knocked away, but the foul is going to be called against the Highlanders, so the Jets will get it. 9:05 remaining here in the first half. The rain has begun here at Dilboy. Tied up 1-1 as the goal scorer, Nick Costa, for the Jets, makes an advance there against DeAngelis and then brings it back to the goal line extended, now back out to Costa. Costa had excellent speed on his attack to his forehand side. Looks like he's setting up for that again as he goes to his forehand side, tries the shot, partially blocked by Viagrin, but in front of the net, only Jets, as they were able to control it for a moment, but Sisson could not quite get it towards the net. Dunn cleaned it up and brought it out, and now they'll reset their attack as Ian Brown has it at the top of the attacking zone. Number 8, Nick Costa. Number 7, Ryan Dunn. Those are the very active members of the Jets, as that time Ian Brown with the attack. As he burst in front of the goal area, but his shot went wide. Possession will stay with the Jets. 8:04 remaining in the half. DiFilippo with it. Brings it out from behind the X position. Almost lost it from his cross. Gets it partially blocked, though. I think Viagrin was involved in that. Jets able to maintain possession. Ryan Dunn has it. Dunn over to Costa. Costa being defended man-to-man. Oh, they do hand him off. They are working the zone here. Foley is on Costa. Costa spins to his forehand side. Tries to drive in. He loses Foley. He's got it for the shot. It's in to the back of the net. As you see Costa there, faked to his backhand side, spun back to the forehand side. Slippery surface with all the rain. Foley was left behind, and Costa was in alone against Hickey for the goal. 2-1 is the lead for the Jets after Nick Costa registers his second goal of the game. 7:28 remains in the first half. Islanders down 2-1. Costa at midfield for the faceoff. Islanders would love to get the possession here. Press some sort of attack. As Gauthier is able to win the faceoff. He's got speed towards the attacking zone. Gives it off towards Marujo. Too far. Dillon not able to get it into the cross. Turnover goes to the Jets. Long pass, trying to get it to Dunn, intercepted. In is Pereira. His shot blocked by Sereno. Gets his second save of the day. Midfield pass there, knocked away. As Brown trying to control it for the Jets. Foul's going to be called against Brown. Possession goes to the Highlanders as he gives it off to Pereira. Pereira now with speed. Drops it off to Morgan. Behind the goal. Morgan looking for some cutters. He'll go to the top of the attacking zone. Tried to get it to Candolino entering the zone, but too high as Megan Baker comes away with it. Baker, beautiful pass there as he gets it to Sisson right in front of the goal. And Sisson turns, fires, and puts it into the back of the net. Nothing Hickey could do on that one. What a beautiful assist down to Sisson. Lynn now with a 3-1 lead, 6.5 minutes remaining in the half. Highlanders would love to answer back here. As the Highlander turnover led to the long pass and the Jet goal. Scouthair will push that along, trying to pick it up. Instead, it is picked up by the Jets as Costa has it. Costa spinning, going to his forehand side. He's very dangerous. And you see why there, as just no real organization for the Highlander defense that time. Costa recognized that they hadn't gotten into position yet, took advantage of it, went right into the attacking area and fired it into the back of the net. 4-1 is the Jet lead. 6:10 remains in the half. We'll take a break as there's timeout on the field. You're watching Somerville Highlander Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV. We are back after the timeout to a wet and rainy Dilboy Stadium. Highlanders trailing 4-1 after the Lynn Jets have put 3 into the back of the net here in the second quarter. After the most recent goal, Highlanders took a timeout. That goal by Nate Sisson came off of a beautiful pass. Sisson right in front of the net. Highlander defense just not set up as that transition opportunity occurred. Sure, something Coach Graham spoke to them about during that timeout as they get it into the attacking area. The Jets, as Dunn has it, number 7. Dunn's soft little pass. Gauthier trying to make matters difficult there along with Jonathan Chan. And Gauthier poking it forward, trying to get it to Rosas. And Owen will poke that one forward. He'll try to pick up the bouncing ball. Unfortunately, it comes to Ryan Dunn. Dunn plays that one forward. Couldn't connect up with John Crowley, though. So the Highlanders will get the ball on the turnover in the neutral area. Turnover there, though, in the neutral area. So they get it forward to Crowley. Crowley in. He's got space and speed. Wings it towards the net. Gets blocked, though, as the ball is all the way out. The Jets have it just past the 5-minute mark remaining in the first half as they get it to Crowley. Jets maintain possession. Far side goal line extended. Crowley goes into the X position. He'll cycle back out. 4.5 minutes left in the half. Highlanders down by 3 goals. Need to get the possession away. Seamus Foley trying to do that. Jumping shot there attempted by Ian Brown. Blocked. Good job in the goal by Hickey as he blocks that attempt by Brown. Ball comes all the way out. And it will belong to the Highlanders. There's Jonathan Chan with it. Chan will have it on the restart. Chan through the neutral zone. Drops it over here in the attacking area to Rosas. Highlanders setting up their attack. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Highlanders down by 3 goals. Would love to cut into that lead right here. So they get it back to Morgan behind the net. Morgan looking for cutters. So he gets it to Chan. Chan drops it up to Pereira. A little short on that pass, though. Pereira unable to handle it. Yoel Sosa comes away with it. Sosa now gets it knocked out of his cross from behind. Foul's going to be called as sheets of rain start coming down. Pardon me, strike that. A timeout is called. We will see who has possession right after that timeout. It looked like the Highlanders had gotten it, but 3:29 remains in the half. 4-1 is the Jets' lead. We'll break away as the rain comes down in sheets. We'll be back with Somerville Highlander lacrosse in a moment. At a rainy Dilboy Stadium, Highlanders trailing the Jets of Lynn by the score of 4-1. Lynn called the timeout right before Pereira knocked the ball out of the cross. So Lynn will maintain possession. 3:29 remaining. Lynn with the 3-goal lead. Highlanders need to get possession back. It's going to be difficult. Nick Costa, 3 goals on the day as he has the ball right now. They get it down to behind the net, Ian Brown. And now Brown with it out in front of the net. Brown tries the bounce pass, or bouncing shot goes up over the net. Jets will maintain possession. That's DiFilippo back in the X position for the Jets. Seamus Foley has been sent off. Man advantage right now for the Jets. And what a stop there. Benavides just stepped right in there, did Alvin. The rain just coming down so hard. Turned it right back over though, so now the Jets have it, is done with it. Highlanders now down a man as Foley has been sent off for the penalty. It's man advantage, very similar to hockey. So the Highlanders packing it in defensively. You see how hard that rain is coming down. I'm assuming that is visible on the screen. DiFilippo will start it from behind the net. 2:48 remains in the first half. Highlanders trailing 4-1. It's DiFilippo in the X position. Highlanders down a man. As they got it over to Sisson. Sisson tried to get a second goal of the game. He gives that one off to Costa. His shot goes wide. We have another foul against the Highlanders this time. It is Andrew Viagrin who is going to be sent off. So Highlanders down to 4 defenders plus the goalie. 6 offensive players, 2-man advantage for the Jets now. 2:28 remaining in the half as DiFilippo brings it in. DiFilippo gives it off to Sisson. His shot goes wide. Restart quickly from the X position. Shot into the back of the net as that was John Crowley getting his first goal of the game. The 2-man advantage pays off for the Jets. 2:13 left in the half. Rain coming down in sheets. Jets leading 5-1.
How about this?
Face off now with the 5-goal lead for the Jets. Critical for the Highlanders to get something here before the half if they can. Foley and Viagrin have been released from the penalty area. Actually, strike that. Foley has been released. Viagrin's still over there. And he is released as well. 2:13 remains in the half. Jets with a power play goal, leading 5-1. Gauthier in the face-off circle. Just the rain just pounding down now. As Costa and Gauthier battling for it. Gauthier comes away with it. Got there, has speed into the attacking zone, drops it off to Marujo, far side. Back to Morgan behind the net. Morgan unable to handle the pass, goes out of bounds, turnover to the Jets. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Jets will give it up to Serino, their goalie. Serino will pass it up into the neutral area. His pass unable to be handled, stolen away by Matt DeAngelis. As DeAngelis now into the attacking zone. And they get it over to Foley. Minute and a half remains in the half. Highlanders advance it to Rosas. Owen with it near side. Looks for a cutter. He's got Pereira. Pereira cutting in, couldn't handle the pass. Ball on the ground. Pereira looking to pick it up, knocks it in front of the goal face, but it's picked up instead by the Jets. As Joel Sosa, strike that, Nick Costa comes away with it. Costa, 3 goals on the day, sends it forward into the attacking zone along the ground. Ryan Willard trying to pick that up. It's so hard with that long defensive stick, as you see when Alvin came along as well. 46 seconds remaining here in the first half. Highlanders down by 4, 5-1. Restart goes to the Jets as Sisson brings it in, gives it off to the X position to DiFilippo. DiFilippo defended out there by Viagran. Now they bring it out to the top of the attacking zone. 30 seconds left. Jets will hold for the final shot here of the half, leading by 4. Ian Brown with it. Brown fakes left, goes right, takes the shot, goes wide. 11 seconds remaining. Jets keep possession. They'll bring it out from the X. Clock rolls. Ryan Dunn with it. Dunn takes the shot, goes wide. And that will do it for the first half of play. The Jets, behind the play of Nick Costa with 3 goals, lead the Highlanders by the score of 5-1. We will be back for second half action from a rainy Dilboy Stadium here on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here at a rainy Dilboy Stadium. Highlanders trailing the Jets of Lynn by the score of 5-1. First half scoring, Nick Costa for the Jets, a hat trick in the first half. 3 goals for Costa. Nate Sisson with 1 goal. John Crowley with a goal for the Jets as well. Highlander goal scored by Seamus Foley. Highlanders held scoreless in the second quarter of play, as Lynn was able to put 4 into the back of the net and pull away thus far. Highlanders have some work to do here in the second half, as they have to do in the second half of the season. Highlanders 3-7 currently, halfway through their season. As the face-off being battled for. Gauthier battling there along with Costa for the Jets. And the Highlanders come away with it as Logan has it into the attacking zone, gives it off to Marujo. Dillon quickly double-teamed, and he will give it up to Seamus Foley at the top. Highlanders on the attack here, as Pereira comes in from the bench for that speedy attack that Austin can have. Marujo fighting to get a shot off there, goes wide. Highlanders maintaining possession as Morgan has it behind the net. Morgan with Foley coming towards him. And give it back out to Marujo. Highlanders down by 4 goals. Struggled to find the net in that second quarter. Matt DeAngelis gives it off. Austin Pereira with it now. Pereira far side, trying to find a cutter. As Morgan has come out from the X position, unable to handle that pass though, has to save it before it goes to the 50, and he does. Highlanders maintain possession as he gets it to Matt DeAngelis. DeAngelis' shot wide of the net. Highlanders maintain possession. As Marujo will get the restart here for the Highlanders. Marujo has it near side. Dylan back to the X position. As Rosas unable to get the bouncer. He's able to pick it up though on the run. Morgan cutting in. Tried to get it to Alex. But the defense closed down on it as Trey Rossetti was there. Good steal there by the Highlanders as Matt DeAngelis came away with it, got it over to Pereira, and now Rosas with it. Back over to Pereira. So Highlanders looking to get a good attack here, trailing by 4. Nobody in the X position for the Highlanders. Marujo cutting. They tried to get it to him on the far side of the net. Goal line extended. Stolen away, though. Jets unable to clear it out of the zone, though, as DeAngelis takes it right back for the Highlanders, keeping on the attack. DeAngelis spinning away from his defender. Fires towards the net, going wide. Serino may have gotten a bit of his cross on that one as it went wide. Highlanders maintain possession as Marujo will have it at the X position. Highlanders have shifted their offense a little bit, brought Alex Morgan out from the X. They now have Marujo back in that position. The X position, of course, is that 15-yard area, goal line, all the way back to the out of bounds, right in behind the goal. As Rosas with it, far side goal line extended. Gives it back to Pereira as they work it around the perimeter. 9 minutes remaining in the third quarter. So they get it down to Marujo in the X. Marujo fakes, gets around, puts the shot in. What a shot there by Dylan Marujo as he faked by his defender. Came out from the X position, turned immediately. A beautiful, tough angle shot, bouncing it into the net, and Dylan has his first goal of the game. Highlanders have cut into that 4-goal lead. 5-2 is your score. That is exactly the type of offense the Highlanders needed, and that is exactly why Dylan Marujo was moved back into that X position. As Marujo better at finishing, Morgan better at passing, shifted the two of them around, and Marujo came out behind that X and was able to put it home. Face-off now, and the Highlanders will get the face-off after the infraction by Nick Costa. So the Highlanders, another possession here after they scored the goal to make it a 3-goal game. Candelino with it, gives it off as DeAngelis now. Morgan back in the X position. And the Jets able to get that one. So they steal that one away, get it to their goalie, Serino. And Serino will settle matters. Pass out into the neutral area. Knocked away for a moment by Ryan Willard, but the Jets come away with it as Ryan Dunn has it. Dunn trying to get that one out ahead. Hickey able to control it after it bounces once, but Hickey tried to pass it and got it stolen away by DiFilippo as Hickey's pass attempt coming out from behind the net, tried to pass that one out to Ryan Willard, got partially blocked out of his cross, then stolen away by DiFilippo, who just dropped it right home to the open net. So the lead once again is 4 for the Jets. Highlander defense crossed up yet again. Turnovers coming back to bite the Highlanders. 7:44 remaining in the third quarter. Back to the face-off circle. Costa versus Gauthier, and Costa comes away with it. Costa with the hat trick so far today. Very, very dangerous. Has great speed, fakes to the backhand, and loves to swing back to the forehand. Dunn has it now. Jets now content to work some time off the clock as DiFilippo has it. He's defended by Viagran. DiFilippo will drop it off there. What a play as DiFilippo put that one in front of the net. Let's see who got that goal. I can't quite see the number yet. It was a heck of a pass by DiFilippo. And Crowley is who finished that one off. That's Crowley's second. Beautiful assist there for DiFilippo. 5 goals is the lead for the Jets, 7-2, 7:06 remaining in the third quarter. Jets doing an excellent job staying active in front of the goal area and making some nice passes, connecting up to finish off. Gauthier once again along with Costa. And it was taken for a moment by McCarthy. McCarthy tried to flip it back to Costa. And now the Highlanders will come away with it as Matt DeAngelo spins towards the attacking zone. Matt being defended by Costa. Gets it over to Pereira. Pereira dribbling there. Will pick it up. And whistle is blown. Failure to advance is the call on the Highlanders. Weren't able to control it and advance it towards the net in enough time. So Jets now on the turnover. They will get it out to DiFilippo in the neutral zone. He will enter the attacking zone. Watch the work here of the Jets offense. Behind the goal, it's Sisson from the X position. 2 Jets in front of the net. They get the pass to one of them. Tries the behind the back shot, does Ryan Dunn. It goes wide of the net, but Sisson will restart for the Jets. Sisson once again. Trying to get it to Crowley, got partially blocked. But Sisson was able to get it. Knocked away once again. Is fighting for it. Alvin Benavides there. And Benavides unable to pick it up. It ends up with Nick Costa. Very dangerous person to end up with that ball. So he tosses it towards the net. Partially blocked. Goes out. Highlanders will get possession, I believe. And they will. 5.5 remaining in the third quarter. Highlanders need to put together some offense out here as they play it into the neutral area. Seamus Foley with it. Foley gives it off to Marujo. Marujo to Morgan. Morgan out from behind the net. Gives it back to Marujo. Dillon gets it knocked from his cross. And it's picked up. Good defense there. His own McCarthy comes away with it, sends it up to the neutral area. Jets once again on the attack. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Crowley now splitting between 2 defenders. Highlander down on the play. It was Matt DeAngelis. He's going to head off for a moment. Possession stays with the Jets. As that one is blocked for a moment, but left loose, and now DiFilippo has it. DiFilippo, good block there by Sean Hickey as he cut down the angle on DiFilippo. Hickey picks up a couple more saves there. Highlanders with the ball, 4.5 remaining as they try to bring it out of their defensive zone. Austin Pereira with it. Pereira has speed, gets past Crowley. Continues to speed down the sideline. Dunn will stop him there at around the football 30-yard line. Highlanders setting up their offensive attack as Candelino with it. Over to Rosas. As you can see the difference between the two offenses. The Jets Always active, always moving around. Highlanders moving around, but not quite as active in front of the net, for example, as Foley and Candelino switch out. Candelino now in front of the net. Highlanders get it to Morgan behind the net. Two cutters coming in, tried to get it to Foley. Pass was blocked away, though, and now Serino able to pick it up in his area. Serino will carry. High pass, neutral area. Looks like it's going to be picked off by the Highlanders as Willard has it. Willard now carrying it in that long defensive stick. Nice pass over to Marujo. Marujo now in the attacking zone, gets by his defender Sosa. He drops it off, though, to Morgan. Morgan to Candelino now. Foley with it, tries the long shot. That's a block for Serino. Foley had got his goal from that exact area of the field earlier in the game. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Jets with the 5-goal lead, and they are on the attack as Sosa sends it forward to DiFilippo. DiFilippo unable to handle that one. The Highlanders will come away with it as Viagrin picks it up. Viagrin now being harried there in the defensive area, gets it over towards Willard. Willard trying to keep it from going out of bounds, but unfortunately unable to. So DiFilippo with it now. DiFilippo defended by Candelino. Double teamed at the top of the zone. They're able to knock it away. Willard unable to pick it up. Candelino comes along behind, couldn't get it as well. Willard will play it forward on the ground and try to pick it up down the road in the neutral zone. And this time, Matt DeAngelis comes away with it. Avoids the attack from behind from DiFilippo. He's into the attacking zone. Pass to Alex Morgan. Morgan turns, fires into the back of the net for the Highlander goal. Great play there by the Highlanders. Good heads up entering the attacking zone. As DeAngelis was able to find Morgan on the doorstep. Great job by Alex to field that pass with 2 minutes remaining, turn and fire into the net. Jet lead now is 4 goals, 7-3. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Highlanders would love to get another one before the end of this quarter as Gauthier comes away with the faceoff for the Highlanders. Over to Foley. Foley now brings it into the attacking zone. Highlanders setting up their offense. As DeAngelis now has it out wide. DeAngelis back to the X position to Alex Morgan. Morgan unable to handle that pass, though. Knocked to Serino, and Serino with control. Serino's attempted pass out gets blocked by DeAngelis, but it's going to be a foul against DeAngelis for interference. So the ball will stay with the Jets as they will restart. Sosa will bring it out. Minute 10 remaining in the quarter. Highlanders down by 4, 7-3. Jets looking to add on to that as they have it right at midfield. Nick Costa, 3 goals for Costa on the day, has the ball right now. It's Costa looking to get into the attacking area, gets a screen right there, comes off the screen, spins, fires wide of the net. 43 seconds remaining on the restart. The Jets will have it as Sisson will bring it in. Sisson defended by Willard. Sisson gets around Willard, plays it forward, tried to get Crowley. But Crowley unable to get that one, and it's going to be the Highlander ball, I believe, or are they going to call that a shot? They will call that a shot, so the Jets will maintain possession. 33 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Crowley will restart. Crowley now with the restart for the Jets. Jets looking to hold for the final shot. 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Get it to DiFilippo on the near side. That goes out to Winoski and ends up with Nick Costa. 6 seconds remaining. Will Costa make a run? And they're going to be content to let the time run out here in the third quarter, leading by 4 goals. 7-3 is the Jets' lead. You are watching Somerville Highlander Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV. We are back at a wet Dilboy Stadium. The rain, though, has slacked off. Highlanders' offense came alive a little bit there in the third quarter. 2 goals for the Highlanders as Alex Morgan put one in the back of the net. Dylan Marujo did as well, but Lynn Jets, I should say, were also able to answer back. They still lead by 4. 7-3 is the Lynn lead. Lynn with the ball, Ian Brown with it. So get it back to the X position. Crowley with the shot right into the net. As you can see, the effectiveness of coming out from that X position as Sisson was back there, got the ball, came right out, drew the double team as he came out from behind the net. And that left Crowley wide open for the shot on the near side wing. 8-3 is your Lynn lead with 11:38 remaining in the game. Costa and Gauthier at the middle. Actually, maybe Salvato. I think Salvato is taking the face-off for the Highlanders, and he is. Costa comes away with it. Loses the ball right as he was entering the attacking zone. And we're going to have a whistle against the Jets. Possession will go to the Highlanders as they try to play it forward to Seamus Foley. But once again, Sisson was able to get in the way of that pass, and it was off target. Long shot that time. Good block by Hickey. And the Highlanders come away with it. Willard with it. 11 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders need to get on the board. They trail by 5. Pereira, fast and speed into the area, but loses the ball out of his cross. Is able to regain. It's Pereira cuts inside, looking for the shot. Bounce pass, or bounce shot. And Serino able to knock that one aside. Highlanders maintain possession as Morgan has it. Cutter that time was DeAngelis. Passed it out to Marujo on the far side instead. So Marujo off the screen from DeAngelis. Triple team Dylan runs into. DeAngelis picks the ball up. He goes in, fires it, and it goes off the far post. Wide for the Highlanders as Morgan will pick that one up. Pereira has it. Gives it off to Foley. Foley, a nice pass to Marujo as he was cutting across the middle. Dylan tried the shot, but it went wide. Highlanders will maintain as Morgan will get the restart. Morgan has a cutter, Pereira cutting in. Morgan holds that. Gives it out to the top of the attacking zone. DeAngelis is there. DeAngelis, speed, splits the defenders, fires it into the back of the net. Nice job there by Matty DeAngelis as he's able to put it right by Christian Serino as he drove in with that forehanded shot. Good speed by DeAngelis, splitting the defense at the top of the zone to finish that shot. 8-4 is the Jets' lead. So Highlanders trail by 4, 9:46 remaining in the game. Highlanders need a big comeback here in the fourth quarter. Gauthier back into the face-off circle, facing off against Nick Costa. As Walker will get set here on the near side of midfield. And Gauthier will play it forward on the ground, trying to pick it up. Costa overruns it as well, and Walker has it. Highlanders have it in the attacking zone. Walker will play it far side to Marujo. Marujo past his defender, plays it to Morgan. Morgan couldn't quite keep it in the cross as he tried to fire it towards the net. The Jets will get it on the turnover, but Costa unable to pick up the pass as DeAngelis with it now. Matty into the attacking zone, but gets it knocked away by Costa. Chasing it down is Joel Sosa. Actually, strike that. Pardon me on that. That's John Crowley. Plays that one forward. Highlanders have it as Hickey picks it up. Plays it over here to the near side, but a turnover in their defensive zone for the Highlanders. As Crowley will restart for the Jets on the near side. Highlanders struggling getting the ball out of their defensive zone. 8:51 remaining here in the game. Jets leading by 4 as Crowley will restart. Costa with it now. Costa 3 goals in the first half, has not scored here in the second. As you could see, one of the reasons why, as he tried to make that attack, Matt DeAngelis came up and completed the double team with James Walker, forcing him wide. That shot went wide as well. DiFilippo will restart for the Jets. Defended by Willard. Now Brown with it. Got Costa floating around in front of the net, do the Jets. This time Brown going in, gets bodied off by Benavides. Shot is blocked by Hickey. Good job there by Hickey, but his pass is errant from behind the net. So now the Jets have the opportunity to pick the ball up, and Crowley will do just that. Tries the low shot, hits it wide, and it will be Highlander ball. DiFilippo did not get back beyond the goal line, extended into that X position in time to gain possession for the Jets. Highlanders need to get this ball out of their defensive area. They've really struggled with that here in this fourth quarter. Willard has it. He's defended by Sisson. Plays it forward. Nice job there as they get it to Pereira. Pereira, though, gets it knocked out of his cross by Brown, and it's picked up by Sosa. So Sosa for the Jets comes out of his defensive zone, but he loses control of it. Now there's Matt DeAngelis again as he breaks in, tries to pass it over here to the near side looking for Rosas. Ball is knocked away, sent all the way through to the Highlander defensive zone where Willard and Sisson are fighting for it. Goal line extended. Sisson knocks it back. And there's Austin Pereira to pick it up. Pereira gets bodied, though, as he tries to leave the defensive area. It's Nick Costa caused that turnover out of bounds. 7 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders down by 4. Having a hard time maintaining possession, as the Jets have the possession right now. Trey Rossetti with it. Seeing his first action today. Crowley was cutting for the Jets. They did not go for that. He's done with it. Dunn pushed by Foley. Shot was off wide. Jets will maintain possession. 6:24 remaining in the game. As they get it to Crowley. Crowley with a nice submarining shot there. Gets his 4th goal of the game. As Crowley just got that pass down low, didn't even bring the cross up, just immediately sent that along the ground, was able to get it past Sean Hickey into the back of the net. 9-4 is the Jets' lead. .6:17 left in the game. Jets by 5. Philemon Joseph will take the face-off for the Highlanders. And Joseph picks up the ground ball, knocked to the ground, flag on the play. Foul will be called against the Jets. Trey Rossetti will be sent off. Highlanders will have a man advantage here, 6:07 remaining in the game, trying to cut into that 5-goal Lynn lead. Highlanders with 6 offensive players in the attacking zone, 5 defenders plus the goalie. Matt DeAngelis gets it to Marujo. Dylan's shot is wide as he tried the bounce shot there. Defended tightly in that situation by Jaden LeBlanc. Marujo with the restart. Flicks the pass looking for Candelino. Candelino able to get it after it was partially blocked. Alex Morgan with it. Brings it here near side to Seamus Foley. Foley tries to get it to Marujo, but it's stolen away. Yoel Sosa once again playing a tremendous game defensively, doing a great job against the Highlanders. Lost control there. Took a swing at Seamus Foley, it looks like. Flag down on the play. Play continues here as Alex Morgan has it. Morgan feeds it far side to Candelino. Candelino over to Foley. Foley with it now. Foley with the shot, and it's in. As Seamus gets his 2nd goal of the game. 5th goal for the Highlanders. 9-5 is the Jet lead. As we'll have a face-off. Check what the resolution on that foul is. The foul was called, I believe, against Yoel Sosa for an infraction against Seamus Foley. Highlanders had control of the ball, so it's a delayed penalty basically, similar once again to hockey, where if the Highlanders have control and the infraction was against the Jets, the Highlanders will get to play out their offensive possession until they lose possession. Highlanders scored a goal in this case. In hockey, of course, they would then address the situation, and that's what we're trying to figure out what the officials are going to do here. Speaking to Jets head coach Peter Papagiannopoulos. The infraction seemed to be that Yoel Sosa used his cross and kind of took a swing at Seamus Foley, to be blatantly honest with you. Due to the aggressiveness of the transaction, or of the infraction, I should say, we will see what they end up doing. Clock is stopped. 5:01 remains in the game. Highlanders just scored as Seamus Foley put it in from long distance. for his second goal of the game. 9-5 is the Jet lead as the officials are meeting on the far sideline to determine. As a flag was thrown, it looked like it was going, and it was called against the Jets. The Highlanders maintained possession and completed that with a goal. So now we have had a stoppage since that Highlander goal to address the foul. I think they are announcing now to the coaches what it is. Hopefully they'll share with us what it is by virtue of hand signal or otherwise.
Okay. All right. So take it off the board? All right, you got it.
So no goal for the Highlanders. They're going to call offsetting penalties, it appears. Highlander goal has been wiped off, Foley's goal. So now Foley only one goal in the game. Highlanders back to trailing by 5. I think they are going to call, for all intents and purposes, offsetting penalties here. Fouls on both teams. So Foley will be in the penalty area. I believe Sosa as well will be in the penalty area. As we try to figure out everything going on here, a couple substitutions going on as well. As I count the number of players on the field, both teams are down a man. Jets have a 5-goal lead. 9-4 is your score. 5 minutes left in the game. As we see where this will begin, it looks like the Highlanders will have the ball after the stoppage. So Matt DeAngelis with it into the attacking zone for the Highlanders as he gets it here near side to Owen Rosas. Looking for the cutter there was DeAngelis cutting in, but Morgan did not fire it to him. Morgan instead tries to pass it to Marujo in the X position, way too high, out of bounds. It's a good opportunity for the Highlanders to get it to Marujo. Marujo offensively has been defended very tightly by Yoel Sosa, and Sosa currently off the field with a penalty. Opportunity there, but they could not connect up with Marujo. So on the turnover, Serena will bring it out, passes it forward to Toomey, and then they bring it into the attacking zone. DiFilippo unable to control it, but able to knock it away back out to Nick Costa. 4 minutes remaining. Lynn leading by 5. Costa spins from the backside, backhand to the forehand, fires that shot up high over the net. Possession stays with the Jets. DiFilippo with it on the restart. Goes far side, goal line extended with it. Out to the top where Costa has it. Costa defended by Foley. Look at the speed of Costa as he's able to get away from the defenders. And when he does that, he also pulls defenders with him and gets the defensive positioning out of whack for the Highlanders. Is done with it now. Spins away, he's double teamed. Tried to get the pass up to Costa, knocked away by Willard. Picked up by Sisson. Sisson's able to keep it in the cross, get it down to Brown. Brown cutting in, shot by Ian Brown, and it's good. As Brown gets his first goal of the game, 10-4. is the Lynn lead. 3:14 remaining in the game. Face off once again, Nick Costa. He'll face off this time against Pat Salvato. And Costa able to come away with it, but Salvato able to knock the cross, knocking the ball out of the cross. McCarthy settles it down, fires it into the attacking zone, and Crowley able to get it. Crowley's pass, though, high, knocked away by Willard. Goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Jets. Willard was the last to touch it. 2:54 remaining in the game. Bring it all the way back out top of the attacking zone where Costa has it. Costa feeds it back over far side. Plenty of patience here for the Jets as DiFilippo splits the defender, splits two more defenders, heading in towards the net, fires it wide of the net, out of bounds. Jets will get it on the restart, 2:24 remaining. Jets get the restart here. Costa has it. Defended by Jonathan Chan. 8 on 8. As DeAngelis picks up the defense of Costa. Feeds it over. Ian Brown with it now. Jets content to run out this clock as they have the 6-goal lead. Highlanders trying to make things happen. Benavidez knocked that one out. Couldn't quite pick up the ground ball. Highlanders will get possession, though, on the turnover as the Jets were the last to touch it before it went out. Minute 42 remaining. DeAngelis feeds it over to Foley. Foley looking for another goal. Fires from long distance again. This one goes wide. Possession stays with the Highlanders as Marugio has it in the X position. Dillon's pass looking for a cutting Foley. Gets past him. It rolls all the way out beyond the 50-yard line. Will become the Jets' ball as it passed midfield. Brown will restart for the Jets. Minute remaining in the game. Brown picks up a screen there. Wow, big collision. Chin still hurting from that collision. So I believe it was Costa who was setting a screen for Ian Brown. And Jonathan Chin went directly into that screen with his chest. And he is down. He will be checked on. We're going to break away. Less than a minute remaining in the game. The Jets leading by 6. We'll be back to see the completion here on Somerville Ed TV. We are back for the last minute here at Dilboy Stadium. Johnny Chen on his way off the pitch after he had a very hard run-in with a Jet screen. Looks like he'll be all right, though, as the Jets maintain possession. Let's see her whistle on that one is set up for the shot was Baker. They're going to restart. 50 seconds remaining in the game. Highlanders down by 6. Jets looking to just play this one out as they look to get their 7th win of the season. Maldonado with it, getting his first time out on the pitch. Ball knocked away from Baker. So a scrum ensues. And looks like Willard gets it into his cross, but it gets knocked down almost immediately from Willard's cross. 20 seconds left in the game. Jets will restart here with 22 remaining. Ian Brown carries it in. Picks up the screen for Maldonado, and Maldonado is going to get called for interference there. Very, very fast. Matt DeAngelis going in, fires towards the net. Serino able to get the block as Serino picks up his 8th block of the game, and that will do it as the Highlanders fall to the Jets of Lynn by the score of 10-4. Leading scorer in the game was John Crowley for the Jets with 4 goals. Nick Costa had 3 for the Jets. Ian Brown, Nate Sisson, and Steve DiFilippo each had 1 apiece. On the Highlander side of the ledger, Seamus Foley had 1 goal. Dylan Marujo with 1 goal as well. Alex Morgan with a goal, and Matt DeAngelis. Those are your goal scorers for the Highlanders. Highlanders' record will go to 3-8 on the season. The Jets go to 7-4 on the season. That will do it for us here from a rainy Dilboy Stadium. Thank you very much for watching at home. Thank you, Bill Trudell on camera, Joe Constantine on production. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV.